You probably have seen in the news about the military coup in Burma, modern day Myanmar, and I just want to express my absolute condemnation of the military over there for, first of all, for shooting the wrong people, killing the wrong people. It's a disgrace, and it's a disgrace the United Nations is letting this go on, and it's being inactive and basically letting this happen, letting them shoot the wrong people, letting them shoot innocent people who want the government back, who rightly want the government back, who were unarmed protesters. And we heard yesterday 100 young people were killed under 18, 100 kids that had nothing to do with anything. One kid in particular was playing outside and the military shot him. And the United Nations, I wonder where they are. They all talk, but there's no action. That's the thing, and we need action. And again, I would say to all the governments, because again, it's the role of every government too. We could say that we're losing our freedom in Ireland, but not to that certain degree where people are getting shot. People are getting imprisoned for going outside the 5k, but people are getting shot and killed over there, and it's an absolute disgrace. And I just want to offer my sympathies to the family, and I just want to hope and pray that that will stop, that God will intervene in this horrible situation in Myanmar. Because shooting children, again, no matter what you think about adults or whatever, but shooting innocent children is something that no country in this world, no person in this world should let go unchallenged. And that's why I'm here now. I'm speaking because it cannot be left slip under the mat as things do in this world nowadays. Things are forgotten about. The United Nations very quickly forget about things. Same with the governments. They see the money, and the money's produced. The money talks. In other words, it's the same because they're good friends with China, Myanmar. And obviously there won't be much done if they're good friends with China. But I'm just saying that we have to think about it. We have to annoy our local representatives in the EU and local MEPs, Luke Mean Flanagan, etc. And obviously I've sent off a few emails and just express my outrage of the situation, and obviously sent one off to the Department of Foreign Affairs now. Hopefully they might condemn this, because I haven't heard any condemnment from Simon McCoveney or anything. But we have to condemn it, because we shouldn't. No country should stand back and say nothing when children's lives have been taken, or anybody's lives have been taken, or their own army is thrown against their people. And that's just the thing. We cannot stand for that. And I'm sure people agree. Nearly 400 people have died over the last month. And again, we have to stand up. And the one thing about Ireland is to cherish all the children in the nation, and we have to remember that every child, every 100 child, that's all the 100 children that were lost their lives over the last week, actually was killed in one day. They all had parents, they all had families. We have to remember that, and OT and the Western world cover the media not covering that. But again, we have to be strong, and we have to be resilient in our words, and we have to basically fight for these people. Because, again, I'm sure people agree, killing the wrong people, killing innocent children. Even as I said, one incident where there was a child just playing, kicking a ball around the yard, and they went and they shot him dead in cold blood. No country, no person in the world should stand back and say, this is acceptable, this is okay, and forget about it and say nothing about it. And that's why I say to people, to denounce it as best they can, to denounce on social media, because this military, and something needs to be done, and something does need to be done. And you might say Ireland can't do much, but at the end of the day, we can cut relations with Myanmar, and we can cut relations with the government of Myanmar. We cannot recognise their military government. We can not recognise this as a government. We can recognise it as an anarchist government. But again, we can do a lot of things. Ireland can do a lot of things, and Ireland should always stand for freedom and for justice. Again, that's widely not used in Ireland. But Ireland should stand when people are threatened, and innocent civilians are threatened and endangered. And that's what we should always do, and that's what we should always strive to do. So please God, hopefully, democracy will be resolved there, and hopefully the military will collapse over there. Hopefully the military will fall to bits, and hopefully something will happen that will knock the military down, and hopefully the democracy will be restored in Myanmar. Thank you.